Oh, I don't know,
To kick
man.
it
I
off,
ain't
here's
been
Riley
keeping
Patterson.
track of how many
And we're
times you
underway at
win and
Hard
lose.
Rock.
What,
Luke
what I
McCaffrey
am, a
now on the
calculator?
return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been keeping track. I'm just trying to sit here and do my thing.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, for real?
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
You say what?
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate,
Why
is
you
it
gotta
really
be
just
a
gives
bit?
you
Why that
every
man gotta be
opportunity
like that,
whatever you
man?
want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Give it to Kronsky-Merritt. He dodged the tackle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And stick with Kronsky-Merritt here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Daniels on 2nd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Rachaad White capping a 7-play scoring drive.
Nice little rookie out there sitting here and doing his thing. You know what I mean? Give him some playing time, see what he can do. Say a nice little rookie out there, you know, give him some playing time. Let him see what he can do. Come on, man. That was straight down the middle. It was a perfect kick, but the damn thing still won't go side to side like.
So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play.
Whatever.
Here comes Malik Washington. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting all the way out to the
tried.
40.
You did that, boy. I'm proud of you.
Such a boost to an offense.
Oh, let me
Hitting
speak
the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
Fuck!
Again, he hits the 2nd level. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Damn, I
Not a
said
lot of
hand fucked
energy
that up.
exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Willis to throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard
You just
great
wanna
receiver
keep
coaches
it
say,
tight.
watch your fingers wrap around
That's
the ball.
all.
You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points.
I told you you wasn't gonna get me with that play though.
On number 2,
I was ready for it. That's what you like to go for when you down, when you get down on the goal line. You like to get that crossing route going. I hear you.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here
I
comes
hear
1st
you.
and 10. Here's Kronsky Merritt to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends,
Okay.
Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wow.
Second down give to
Y'all got
Kronsky
him
Merritt.
sounding on
He hits
that
the
shit.
lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now here's 3rd and 5. Now Daniels off the play action. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up
I believe
after
in
that
it.
miscue on 4th.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Willis to the air. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Damn.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And will remain deadlocked in our opening stanza.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Daniels back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Who?
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, you on the phone.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. We're at
What
6-all on the
the
scoreboard. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Hand off to Krosky Merritt, running left. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Now Daniel is on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to get this first down with ease, Brock. The pickup of
I didn't like what you was doing, man. It was like you was trying to rush
Look
me.
up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered.
Ah, man, I should have had.
He's got 9 yards on first down.
I should have cut it back in the inside.
Particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running with Krosky Merritt again on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these
talking about my man
matchups,
like that, man?
right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And it's
Come
incomplete,
on,
and that's gonna bring
man.
up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Daniels to throw on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going. As we
that
hit our
that
2-minute
that's
warning.
some shit.
More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. First down now, ball at the 33. Willis now. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. That's going to be the Dolphins' first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Brought in. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Dolphins.
I go for the field. I go for the field goal.
As they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you mindset is finish, because you want to have that mindset even early in the game that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jeff Halfley leaving them out there, Brock. They're going to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Willis. And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead.
Whatever.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing
I'll
to
take
return
it.
there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'll take it.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from this. They just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Now Daniels on 2nd down. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. And that means it is now 3rd and 16 to go.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. They sure were handed incredible field position by their defense, but couldn't get it done on that first play of the drive right there.
That's right. You love this opportunity, but the key, Kate, you can't press, right? You get such great field position. You know you want a touchdown, but you got to just continue to execute.
Throwing on 2nd, Willis. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Willis looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You better go for the field goal.
Right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion.
There you go.
You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football.
Might as
when they
well
got a
be
first down
smart
right in
and
their
sit
midst.
here and take
That force, that
what
contact
you can get.
separated
Don't be
man from
greedy.
ball.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually
What the
get
hell
another
you
2
doing,
plays
man?
if they
Hurry
were
up. Being greedy.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's
You
touchdown or
shoulda
bust, it
said
seems.
here.
They were lining up to go for this. Throwing is Willis. Jump ball
Being
here, and
greedy.
it's
Well, I
an
told you.
interception. Leo Chanel makes the play.
I told you.
Is a turnover on down.
Being greedy. I'm just saying, man. You're being greedy and
Probably looking
stuff,
at our
man, when
final
you
snap
should
and a
have
half
said
here on
hand.
1st down. To throw, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Daniels hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Dolphins get on that football. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is a Miami first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing on first down, Willis. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. It's over the middle and taken in by Washington. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Chan on the inside give. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
What choice
Hey,
do
that's
you
a run
have?
that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Willis. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner. So that brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Patterson is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
I really wanted to go home.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. And goes to the hurry up here.
The 36-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders' first down.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Intended for
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Working on 2nd down, Daniels. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw here, third down. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that first down. Damage limited to 7. It is fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Daniels. That's over the middle, cut by Diggs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Daniels to throw. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Tyrell Johnson. And that play makes it 3rd and 15.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
That one complete to Diggs. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, what? He did his job, huh?
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
The Commanders will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Go.
14. Commanders 14.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
1st and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. Here's A-Chan up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! 18 Cardinal, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Willis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
What they call me
back when you can. If not, I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Yeah, he wants to get down to the 4th quarter.
Hey, do you? I can't sit here and say nothing about it.
Back now for the 4th quarter. Offense staring down a 3rd and 5 here. Here's Willis to the air.
Oh,
This is
man.
hauled in by Atwell. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. They run. It's Achan. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Couldn't beat him again. He tried. He wanted that second touchdown too, Brock. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think a couple things, Kate. I don't think they're going to go away from him over the course of the game. And then that run sets up creative play action down by the goal line. Keep an eye on that.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Now Willis looking to throw on second down. He's got it. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
18 Cardinal, 70 Lions.
Running forward, it's Achan.
Damn.
And he will take it in.
Got
Touchdown,
caught up in
Miami.
the damn pass.
Devon
Fuck
Achan.
that.
Brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Uh-uh.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Let's go.
Willis now. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
The score, Dolphins 25, Commanders 14.
Let me win this. Go ahead and win this thing, man.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Tyrell Dodson. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Daniels now. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
First down, Commanders.
Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On second down, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We'll air it out on third. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's hit, finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Commanders. Daniels back to throw. Right back to him. Can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down.
You look up at that scoreboard and it's obvious. You still need a touchdown and a field goal. So to me, you got a kicker right here. I can't let any more of this game clock go. I know I need a field goal and a touchdown. We'll get 3 right now.
That one connects.
Here we
And
go.
across the line he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
There we go.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That keeps the score. Dolphins 25. Commanders 20.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
And the Dolphins get on that football. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
Let's go now.
Let's start this drive with Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Gosh, this is going to be so demoralizing, Brock, to know that this offense probably just going to pound the rock from here on out, and you can't really do a thing to stop them.
That's what they're hoping for, and that's really what all those body blows through the first 3 quarters should pay these kind of dividends when it matters the most.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the first and wins them this ball game.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Now stick with Achane. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Chop alert. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And this one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier
Left
on the
some time
scoreboard,
on
it
the
doesn't
book.
take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over first and 10. At their own
Loading up on the
21-yard
left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Oh, he forced it. Intercepted.
What
That
the
could do it.
fuck?
Dante Trader with the pick.
Obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why
I
some of the
can't
best
believe you
QBs
caught it
playing
either.
today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10. Offense going 3 tight ends to the left.
Go! Captain Lion!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively. Getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Throw here, third down. Getting out to his left. Making the call himself. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Yard gain on the play. It's now
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Willis in the pistol. He finds him beyond the marker. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
first and 10.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing is Willis. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Nearly a big play connection right there, Brock. They drew that one up well. Just wish he could have held on to it.
Yeah, that was some makeup effort to force that incompletion, right? You know the guys in this league, they can all run. So there's going to be a time, space. You got to make sure if there is, great contact through the reception point to knock it away.
And he's out of bounds, so that is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught.
This man fall down, still kick, let him off.
Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's another Dolphins first down.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Back now, pressure coming. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Man, shit.
No sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see.
Forget you, man.
Should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way.
Forget
And
you,
it leaves
man.
2 points on the table.
Scoring not enough,
Get
apparently.
you.
They want the ball back immediately. They've set up for an onside kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Washington.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins